Ascent Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Make Change That Lasts. 9 Simple Ways to Break Free from the Habits That Hold You Back, by Dr. Rangan Chatterjee. Narrated by Dr. Rangan Chatterjee.
To all who seek meaningful change that lasts. Introduction. As soon as I answered the call, I could tell my old friend Helen was in a bad way. Helen had been a GP for 16 years and was one of the most resilient, positive people I knew. Despite the grueling demands made on her in her inner city practice, I'd never once heard her complain. She was a brilliant doctor who cared deeply about people. I felt lucky to know her, but on the phone that morning, I was surprised to hear her voice break as she asked if she could discuss something with me, face to face. Something was definitely wrong. When we met for coffee that weekend, Helen explained that she'd had a run-in with a patient that had left her deeply upset. This patient was pre-diabetic, and she was talking to him about modifying his diet. There weren't many GPs who were more knowledgeable than Helen about the damage that too many ultra-processed and sugary foods can do to the body. She was a true expert in the field, always up to date with the latest peer-reviewed studies, many of which she would email me, alongside her own informed and fascinating commentary. She was carefully explaining to this patient how excess sugar can increase his levels of inflammation when he said to her, "Why should I listen to you? You're fatter than I am." I was shocked to hear this and felt terrible for Helen. But as Helen herself pointed out to me, her patient was right. God, it was so humiliating, she told me. I just didn't know what to say. She shook her head and laughed sadly. I'm lecturing him about the harmful effects of sugar. She shook her head and laughed sadly. I'm lecturing him about the harmful effects of sugar when I've got a bag of Cadbury's giant buttons sitting right there in my desk drawer. Helen had been trying to control her chocolate habit for years. In fact, the reason she had become so well versed in the science of unhealthy eating was because she'd been trying to educate herself into having a better diet. She said, "It clearly hasn't worked. I know."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?